Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and today in this tutorial we are going to be creating this eye right here. I am obsessed. I don't usually do full matte looks. This whole entire look is matte. It's complete matte finish. There's no shimmer, a little bit of highlight, but if you've seen my other tutorials, you know I go ham on the highlight. But with that said, if you do like what you see, please hit that like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into the video. Hello. Alright, so pretty much I've started. I did this one eye so you can kind of see what it looks like, you know, almost finished product versus, you know, what could possibly look like a mess and you could get nervous. So this is what we're going to end up with. So let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to tap into this shade right here of the Smoky Obsessions palette by Huda Beaty. I'm using the blending side or blending brush side of the Eco tool. And I'm going to start right here around the beginning of my brow, and I'm going to sweep. I don't know if I mentioned, I did conceal. I'm using a concealer as my primer, and I also set the concealer with the translucent powder. And now I'm going to just finish sweeping that light shade, staying like a little above the crease. That is like perfect. And I'm not going too far over. I'm basically staying within the beginning of my brow. Alright, I'm going to take the other, this is the shading side of the Eco tool, and I'm going to go into my, basically this is what I set my contour with. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder Foundation, and I'm going to mainly stay right above the crease and shape the eye, and then blending everything together when I get into the outer corner. That foundation works so well as an eyeshadow. Looking pretty good. Now I might go back later and kind of deepen the crease, but as of right now, pretty much like it. I'm enjoying this look so much. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the liner. Today I'm going to be using the MAC Feline liner, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lightly apply a little bit of the liner right on the lash line, just a little bit. And I'm going to take this little flat brush. It's completely flat. I never knew what the purpose of this brush was. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to buff out that liner. And I'm not going too far in. I'm just keeping within the lash line. And then I'm going to kind of make a wing. It's more like just a line straight out. Just keeping in mind my lower lash line, because we are going to smoke the lower lash line out later. Alright, now I'm going to go back into that Huda Beauty Smoky Obsessions palette, and I'm going to tap into this dark brown right here. And what I'm going to do with the same flat brush is I'm going to buff in that brown. With this look, you do want to keep more of an open space here, because we are going to take this liner all the way up pretty much, or pretty far up. And then I'm going to go into that lighter shade, and we're just going to fill in the rest of the eye, just smoothing everything out, making everything somewhat seamless. Alright, so what I did to create this somewhat of a matte cut crease was I took my concealer and I kind of just dabbed, just like not even a dot, it's just like pressed in the brush into my hand. And then I took a flat brush and I basically painted a little spot on my hand, just like that. Not too much concealer on the brush. And then all I did was line where I want to lighten the lid. I didn't take it all the way over. I just lined right in here. Just shape the eye. We're just shaping the eye. That is it. Alright, dusting that flat brush off, I dipped into this lighter shade of the palette and I just kind of pressed in that shadow. And then I saw this light shade that I would never use in my life, but I thought it was a good color to emphasize the cut right here. And there we go. So to really create or work this eye, you're going to need like a nice flared lash. I believe this is a lash by Lena's Lashes. I want to say this is Diana, one of those. Alright, so I've kind of concealed, I have concealed my under eye so I can work on the lower lash line. We are looking pretty awesome with these lashes on, I must say. But let's get into the lower lash line. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use, once again, the Tarte Shape tape to prime my lower lash line so the colors just pop. Give that good cat eye effect. And starting at the innermost corner of my eye, I'm going to smudge that pressed powder right over. And then I'm going to use Feline liner and I'm going to line my lower lash line and we're going to take it all the way over. And we are definitely connecting it with the top liner. Why does the eye have to water right now? And keeping Feline in hand, I'm going to get that smudger, that flat brush we were using earlier, and I'm just going to buff out that black. I love this. This is like what I dreamed I could do when I was in high school. Like I wish my eyeliner would just like come out like this. Looking at pictures now, it definitely didn't. But let's move on to the skin. But first, mascara. And of course, we're going to need the baddest black mascara, and I'm mainly focusing the length of the lashes on the outer corner here. Today I mainly want like a matte face because I want my eyes to pop, like really pop. So I'm not going to do so much highlight, but I am going to bronze a little more and probably brighten up the inner corner of my eyes with some brighter concealer. And we're probably just going to use the Tarte Shape tape, right? And then I'm going to set that inner area because we are looking rather with my Bobbi Brown. This is the Sheer Finish Pressed Powder. This is the golden orange pressed powder. And I'm just going to press it right under my eye, down the side of my nose a little bit, right in here. Pulling in light. That's all we're doing by doing this, just pulling in light where we need light. And then I have fallen in love with a new setting powder. This is the Wet n Wild pressed powder. Yeah, it's the foundation also, but I'm using actually the same, another eco tool. And I'm just gonna set my face. Just pressing it into the skin. Alright, so I just want a little bit of glow. So I'm gonna take the butt of my beauty blender into the Laura Geller Gilded Honey, and I'm gonna tap in some life into my face. Some setting spray, all-nighter setting spray. Click the fan on. And today I'm going to be going in for my lips with the lipstick from those colors, More Creamer Please and Cork lip liner. But first I'm going to take a little bit of that Laura Geller Gilded Honey and I'm going to tap in some of that on the top of my lip. And just lightly dust in Cork. This is like the perfect nude combination for me, for my skin tone. Now I need just a light dusting of gloss. Alright, well we are done. This is the completed look. I like this. I like this a lot. I hardly do looks that are mainly matte, and this is an all matte look, and well, tell me what you think. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. See ya. Bye.